Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's story is, oh, I don't even know if I should call it. Yeah, it's a story. It's a very, very funny one. I say funny because I saw this happen. Like, I don't know if I saw it happen, but like, I saw this a man cheating in our presence, not in my presence. I don't know. Okay, but let me just share the story. So there's this guy on TikTok. He won the heart of a lot of women by appearing to be a good uncle to his nieces. Yeah, two nieces, his sister's children. Uncle Bob. In fact, he even named himself Uncle Bob. Everybody, Uncle Bob, Uncle Bob. In fact, 99% of the women on his timeline wanted to be Auntie Bob because in their head, since he's a nice uncle, he's definitely bound to be a nice boyfriend, not knowing that he's a cheater. He was cheating with two women, like, and he was not hiding it. And even though a lot of people were thinking that he was single because he was not showing any woman in the picture, it just recently Diana showed one of the girls as his girlfriend, only for them to realize that he was two timing, and not the two timing, multiple timing. He was doing it with multiple women. I don't think I will ever understand. In fact, let me not talk too much. Let's hear from the girlfriend he showed us. Her name is Sierra. Sierra was the one he brought. I used to actually see him, and I enjoyed watching his video. And I'm like, this guy is he's a nice guy. He's a nice uncle. Not knowing he was using those girls to clout chase. It's possible that he might be a good uncle. It's possible because there are people that they are nice people, but when it comes to relationship, they're disgusting. Let's hear from Sierra sharing her heartbreak story. Let's watch it.
I wanted to come on here and say a few things because obviously a lot of information has come out about my relationship in the past 24. I wanted to come on here and say a few things because obviously a lot of information has come out about my relationship in the past 24 hours. I have been so overwhelmed and so grateful for the kindness and love that you all have shown me. It is honestly somewhat scary to date someone who is so loved by their perception on the internet by millions and millions of people, and when information comes out that is very much the opposite of who people think they are, I think I was afraid of being attacked a bit, and you all have really just shown me the opposite, and I can't say how grateful I am for that. I love his family and adore them, and they have nothing to do with his actions, and they really truly deserve the world, and I don't want them to be punished for the things that he has done. I am very grateful to women like Taylor and to herself just in general for being such a girl's girl and someone who was brave enough and honest enough to just tell the truth and her side of the story. Even in like such a negative situation, I really ask that people don't spread negativity and are kind to her, and are also kind to his family and kind to his sister on her page. I think that so many women, I think probably almost all women, experience this type of betrayal from the person that they feel safest and closest to, and so many women have to suffer in silence and with so much grace. And I think that when there is an opportunity to hold someone accountable, they should be held accountable. I just wanted to say for now, like, thank you, and it can only go up from here.
My heart goes out to this lady. She appears to be a good person, and she actually took this gracefully. This has got to be like one of the graceful breakup video I've seen on the internet. Now let's go to the other girl. So this was the main girl he showed us. This is the main girlfriend he showed us on the internet. So she's the main woman. So now let's go to the other woman. Let's hear her share her story. Let's hear Taylor. I think that's the name, Taylor. Let's hear her share about Uncle Bob, internet sensational uncle.
I was Uncle Bob's other woman, and I had no fucking idea. I'm making this video with Sierra's permission and on behalf of her. I want her to speak on this whenever she feels comfortable, so don't push her for anything. It's her story to tell, but she did request that I make this video, and so I'm doing that. Bobby and I have followed each other on Instagram for the last few years at least, and it's always been
So I need to clarify something. I've never gone to his Instagram actually. It was on TikTok I got to know him. And I think it appears that it's on TikTok he posts all those videos with his nurses, and also he's a TikTok sensation. So according to her, she has not, she has been following him on Instagram. But let's continue. A lot of people are finding a lot of holes in her story. They have to be something somebody will blame. But let's listen.
platonic. Like, we've never had anything. I've never even met him in person. But recently he was swiping up on my stories more and like sliding in, whatever. And then he was on my close friends. And so I was in New York City for work, and he swiped up and was like, "Where are you staying? Like, I need to meet you. I can be there in 30." We met and had breakfast and stuff that next morning because I was working, and he was so charming and so kind and seemed so genuine. And he took me all around the city. We went on multiple dates, like in the same day. Like, we went to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We went thrifting. We went to the mall. We were running around. He's taking pictures of me and videos of me, and he surprised me with flowers. And I was supposed to go back home the next day. It was a really short trip, and he asked if I would stay and was like, "I really just like have this feeling about you," which now I'm like, okay, love bombing. But he asked if I would stay and if I would come to Jersey with him. And he's like, "I want you to meet my family and friends and like come with me and stay with me. Like, I am obsessed with you. Like, please don't leave." So that's what I did. Packed up, went to Jersey, went straight to his apartment, and so it begins. I'm just gonna throw everything out there. I mean, we were inseparable.
Inseparable for somebody. You guys are just meeting. And this is the thing, when we allow ourselves to fall into this kind of situation, like, well, people say when you know, but as a Christian, so this is the angle I'm coming from. As a Christian, I know some person will not like, but as a Christian, I've come to realize that ever since I started taking my Christianity serious, one thing I've come to realize that everything in the Bible that are for my, that I read, that instructions for me to stay away from, fornication, from sin, I've noticed that it's actually for my good. Like, ever since I started to live a life like that, I've noticed that I've had a more peaceful life. My head is clear to make decisions that will help me. Like, life has been so peaceful to the extent that I want everybody to live the kind of life I'm living now, because I've noticed that no, all those kind of headache, you don't get it anymore. So when I see Christians telling others why they need to be Christians, I understand, because you will never be in situations like this. I'm telling you, even the people will not like it. But let's continue. There's no audio here. She's just showing us what they did. Imagine. I can imagine that the way it was really
So him and I had very deep conversations, and if any of y'all know me, you know what I went through with my ex and the affair and everything and the shit that I've dealt with. So I'm very open about that, and I do not play with this stuff. Like, you're not gonna. And I told him all about that, and he was like, "Oh, it's so crazy how anyone could do that to someone, like blah blah blah," and like just made me feel so safe. But one of my last nights in town, we were at dinner with his friend, and I'm scrolling TikTok while we're like waiting for our food, and a video popped up of him, and then I saw on his account like the video with him and this girl in October. And when I asked Bobby about his previous relationships, he said that he had been single the last several years. Like, he hasn't been in a relationship in forever, blah, blah, blah. So when I saw this, I was a little confused. And when I brought it up to him, he was like, "Oh, that's this girl I talked to for like a day. Didn't work out. We're cool. But like, I kept it up to like, see like how my fans would react to me like being with a woman or whatever. And I thought that was weird. Like that changed.
What? Let me not lie to you guys, because he has been giving all that vibe that he's single man, and that endeared a lot of. We know how women can be, and when he now brought up Sierra, a lot of people were heartbroken that they were thinking that they will be anti-Bob. How women can be. That guy was actually playing a lot of people following him. What? The fact that he even had the mind to take this girl to his friend, that means that's not the first time he's doing that. That appears to be his lifestyle. For the fact that he has the confidence to take this girl, even though the friend must know, but they will know him multiple girls, not just one. But the part I don't understand is taking this girl to his family, knowing the fact that he must have introduced Tiara to his family as his girlfriend. Some families still are enablers, so let's talk about that. Some families are enablers.
Changed the trajectory of our relationship from that point forward. Anyway, but after that, I became so suspicious, and the whole next day, mind you, the next day, I was going to do this podcast thing. I had to work, he had to work, and then had to go see his sisters. He was going to his girlfriend, Sierra, and he's FaceTiming me from her bathroom. Whoa. But the whole time we're away from each other, I'm deep diving and I'm on the phone with my best friend and I'm like, something is not right. I feel like he's in a relationship. And she was like, well, you need to find this girl. What's her name? Sierra, but we had been spelling it wrong, like Cierra. Like I was like, what the fuck? So I finally find her TikTok account, Sierra Simon, and I see all of their videos together, like for like a year. And I fucking panicked. Like, I immediately text him and I said, you're fucking I'll show you the text. And I blocked him. I blocked him on everything and I messaged her on Instagram. And she didn't see it like all day. I was freaking out. I flew back home and I was just like thinking of like what's gonna happen. Like I know what it's like to be in that position, and my heart was breaking and I was just panicking all day. And then she finally read my message and she asked me to send her everything, and I did, and we had a really long phone call today. And I mean, he's evil. I feel like it actually breaks my heart. I feel so bad for her, and this shouldn't happen to any woman, and I hate it, and it's sickening and disgusting, and I'm not worried about his reputation, quite frankly. I don't fucking care about his reputation. I care about his niece's reputation and, her safety. But I just have to throw this out there because I'm not the type of girl that just like lets shit like this slide. I mean, this is a real problem. And like I said, Sierra can share whatever else she wants. I just shared the little bit of it that I feel is enough to show y'all. But yeah, I got played. She really got played. Like, I mean, she is just the sweetest, kindest angel and deserves the world. And she was so good to him and he was so terrible to her. And so if y'all could just show her so much love and support, she really needs it right now. But yeah, I'm gonna let her kind of take it from here, and I just hope she just transcends after this. Fuck you, Bobby.
Guys, I'm not even the one in this situation, but if you say my heart is beating so hard, like I'm just imagining what it must have been for her. She must have been thinking that she has finally found a good man. Hey, not knowing what? A lot of people in the comments they say there's no way you won't have known he was in a relationship and all that. But like she said, they were on Instagram. It's TikTok. That's the one thing I like about TikTok. And TikTok did the gossip for her because TikTok must have noticed that these two people they share something in common. That's why I brought a video of him and that girl. Because even the day I saw this video, I first saw Sierra's video. After I just went ahead, just few videos down, I saw hers. That's one thing about TikTok's algorithm that I like. But this is actually heartbreaking. It is not. Somebody said, "Hey, see what someone said. Are we for real?" There's absolutely no way she didn't know. It's very possible Come on, guys. It's very possible. She met him on Instagram. Instagram. So it's very, very possible. Oof, guys, my heart breaks for the two of them, especially Sierra. I don't even when he brought Sierra on his time on his TikTok account. So people were thinking that they just had a relationship. No, they've been dating for long. And I'm sure he must have been telling the girl, "Oh, let's not go public," because he was doing things behind her back. And the guy is so good at it. Imagine FaceTiming the other woman from your girlfriend's toilet. He has perfected the art and he's so good at it. See, this is another reason why when you're in a relationship, you guys are getting to know yourself and your legs are closed, that there's no sex involved. I tell you, it will be so easy for you to dictate things. It will be so easy for you to make decisions with clear head. See, try it and come and tell. You will come and thank me. Try it out. Try it out. Because you guys will have time to talk. You gotta have time to, deep talk. Because you are not kissing each other. You're no, each time. There's time for you to talk. And you even get to know if this person is even the kind of person you even like genuinely. Guys. Oof. Don't forget to like and subscribe.